So it's completely known that one ummah that had that status, Bani Israel, they had a status, is gone. And now a new ummah is being inaugurated by two things, two major things. One, the change of the Kaaba, and two, the installation of the month of Ramadan. These two things are identifying us as a distinct new nation, completely separate from Bani Israel, completely separate from them. Subhanallah, how Allah, sets us apart. And as a statement of setting us apart, He honored us with the following ayah. Because now we're a new nation, we're a separate nation. He says, وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً. That is how we made you an ummah. وَسَطًا, balanced. A balanced nation. A middle. Wasat, sometimes in Arabic it even means the middle of something. You are the middle nation. It begs the question, what does that mean? What does it mean to be the middle nation? It's a very important thing for us to understand. There are two nations that Allah alludes to in Surah Al-Fatiha, as you know. When we are told to stay away from two paths that can go the wrong way, we are told to stay away from غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. And I will give you one of the simplest explanations that inshallah you will remember and you will teach your children of what these two paths mean. Essentially, our deen, this truth, is a combination of two things. It is a combination of two things. One, it is knowledge. It's good, sound, accurate knowledge. That is one. But just because you have knowledge is not enough. You must now take that knowledge and change your life. I'll call that action. There are two things in this deen. You have to have knowledge, and that knowledge must transform into action. These are the two fundamentals of our religion. I mean, I'll give you a silly example just to make the point, get the point across. Just because you know fire burns, you know that, it's not enough. Now you must act and not touch it. Right? It would be foolish to know something and still act in contradiction to what you know. Now that you know the truth, you must act upon it. These are the two conditions of a proper commitment to the straight path, the path that we asked Allah for. Now there are two kinds of problems. There's a person who knows a lot but doesn't act on it. That's one problem. That's one problem. He knows a lot. He's got one half of the picture. He knows a lot, but he doesn't act on it. Here's another problem. There's a person who really wants to act, wants to do good things. But you know what the problem is? He doesn't know much. He doesn't know much. So he's doing things as best his imagination tells him. It's not really based on knowledge. So the two problems before you are, either you have knowledge without action, or you have action without knowledge. You've got two problems. Now if you pay attention to Bani Israel, Jews and the Christians, that Allah talks about extensively in the Quran, the problem of the Israelites was they had a lot of knowledge. Allah testifies to their knowledge. They understood the book, يَعْرِفُونَهُ كَمَا يَعْرِفُونَ أَبْنَاءَهُم. They even recognized this messenger, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, like they would their own children. Man, if a kid starts crying in the back during the khutbah, you'll know that's mine. You will know. That's how well they recognize this messenger, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Allah testifies to their knowledge, but that knowledge, unfortunately, didn't transfer into action. What happens on the Christian side of things? Allah talks about them meaning well, doing good things. And yet, when it comes to even the most fundamentals of knowledge, the doors are closed. The doors to knowledge are closed. They're refusing to think, refusing to want to learn. That becomes a problem on the other end. We were made the middle nation. The nation that finds the balance between two sides. The side of action and the side of knowledge and the side of action. We're right down the middle. That's one of the many benefits of Allah calling us the middle nation. Now, why were we made the middle nation? You know, you would think this is a cause for celebration. We are finally made a middle nation. Yes, awesome. But Allah Azza wa Jal never gives an honor. He never gives a position, except that He brings with it a lot of responsibility. So in the same ayah, it's not even the next ayah. You can't even finish this ayah without getting to the responsibility. This ayah is not just about the honor. وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا is the honor. But Allah didn't stop at the honor. Then He piled on us the responsibility, the burden that comes with being an ummah. You can't just be an ummah and say, Alhamdulillah, we're the ummah of Muslims. Allah made us an ummah. That's not enough. That's not enough. And by the way, if that was enough, you would be just like Bani Israel, who said we're the chosen people. That's enough for us. We don't need to take any responsibility because we already got the boarding pass to Jannah, we're set. You know, that's not the case with us. What did Allah say? لِتَكُونُوا شُهَدَاءَ عَلَى النَّاسِ. لِتَكُونُوا شُهَدَاءَ عَلَى النَّاسِ.